Let me start the timer.
We're rolling.
Rolling.
All right.
Housekeeping.
Housekeeping stuff. You want to go
Sorry,
over?
speaking of housekeeping, have you seen Tommy Boy? The movie Tommy Boy?
Ooh, that sounds. Oh, yeah,
Chris
yeah.
Farley?
With the
Fat
big
guy,
guy.
fat guy
Yeah,
in a
yeah,
low coat.
yeah.
That one's, he goes, that right before fat guy in a low coat, he's like knocking on the door, he's like, housekeeping.
Yeah. what
Sorry.
a what a like what do you call it? Over or not overrated, but like underrated movie. I feel like you know what I mean. Like it was a good movie, but like I don't think anyone talks much about it
Maybe
anymore.
you call it underrated.
There you go. Yeah. Yeah.
You're right on the
Yeah.
nose with it.
Yeah.
Um, but housekeeping, uh, Twitter, Instagram,
Mm-hmm. Oh, Twitter.
TikTok, YouTube, obviously,
Mm-hmm.
Shorts,
Mm-hmm.
um, email,
Yeah. Check out our shorts. Email.
stewJP at gmail.com. Um, and then you got some stat. You want me to throw down on these stats?
Yeah. Throw it down. I got it here too. So go
Okay,
for it.
stats. Last 28 days, our most viewed short is the Breaking Bad short. Do we know how many views that one has?
I have YouTube pulled up. Let me get on that.
Okay. Uh, most viewed videos, longest as our longest podcast yet episode.
Mm-hmm.
That's a cool one.
It's really awesome that one got views, but like no one
Yeah.
watched like the last 30 minutes of it though. I was like that the other day. Where's the Breaking Bad one?
Short Breaking Bad. We have in the last 28 days we have 828 views. That includes videos and shorts, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And we have 9.8 hours watched in the last 28 days.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I don't
thank you,
even
fans.
Do we even have
you.
9.8 hours of videos up?
I don't know. I don't think so. Is
So
that a
there we
stat?
go.
We can look it up.
I don't know. So there we go.
Breaking Bad 179, pretty good for a short.
Is that in the last 28 days though? That's not all time,
The
right?
Breaking Bad was in the last 28 days.
Have we been going for over a month now?
We've been going for over a month.
When did we post our first video? Do you have the data? I can pull.
Yeah,
I guess I can pull
you pull
YouTube.
it up too.
I'm just kind of throwing it all at you. I need to charge my laptop.
Yeah, you need to get this laptop on.
Yeah.
2 months ago, episode 0.
Episodes.
Man.
Yeah. 22 views 2 months. Man, we've been going for 2 months.
Yeah, it doesn't have a specific date, but
So we've been going
October 8th for 2 months.
Whoa. We haven't gone
over 2 months.
We haven't gone once a week for 2 months, have we?
No, we've been we did 2 parts with this coming out like the last week. So we did 2 parts last 2 weeks.
We only have 8 videos. We have been going once a week for 2 months.
Pretty much.
That's nuts.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
And then I think we had like a lull there where we kind of posted like 10 days after.
Yeah, so doing the once every 7 days.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty sick though. Those are 2 months. So we're coming up. Are we on our 2 month anniversary then? We're past it.
We're past it.
We're past it. We need to remember that.
We need to do an 8th anniversary.
We need to remember that
of a month.
Let me.
Man, episode 0 was a rough one. Just because of the mics, man.
Yeah, let me do Let me.
Yeah, thank you guys for watching. I mean, yeah. I'm enjoying it. I'm really enjoying it.
Daniel, Eric, Trevor.
Yeah, my mom and my dad. Sometimes whatever he's there.
Calvin, Garvey. Basically, all just our immediate family and then our best friends.
Yeah.
So.
Good old Calvin. Hopefully his phone's still charged and.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, he's stuck in that box. Well,
we need to find that key.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So yeah, good luck. Good luck, Calvin. Good luck. Okay, and moving on.
Just living on sauce right now.
Yeah.
Crumbs.
I mean, he's just stuck in there. Maybe we'll get an email update from Calvin. Maybe.
We'll see.
Hopefully, he'll watch. He's gonna. If his phone's still alive in that box with his meatball sub, he's gonna be. I mean, when was that? Was that last episode? That was last episode.
The episode that's posting today. So that'll be last episode. Yeah, that's in that episode.
He's got. I mean, I can just pull up the. Let's see. When did we get that email from him?
A while ago.
It was like a couple December 1st.
Yeah,
that's like right on the nose 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
yeah.
That meatball sub's probably running out.
Mm-hmm.
I hope people remember what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Well, good luck, Calvin.
Yeah. Sorry,
Okay.
buddy. We're trying.
So we had a topic coming in.
But I didn't watch.
You didn't watch the movies.
Didn't watch the movies. Well, coming up here next, I don't know when we'll do it, but
Gladiator versus Troy.
Gladiator versus Troy. We'll definitely go in depth.
So I have Troy on DVD if you really want to watch it.
I might take that.
Yeah.
I might take that and watch that.
I don't think I have Gladiator on DVD, but
I don't want to get too much into it, but like both great movies, obviously.
One is objectively better, in my opinion. I'm not going to say what my opinion is.
I don't want to say which one I think, but I think we're kind of on the same page on that one.
Yeah.
But I'll need to rewatch them. So.
Okay. Well, then another like heads up debate then, that I thought of today because I consumed one of these. I had bone-in chicken wings today for dinner. So bone-in or boneless?
Boneless.
Really?
Boneless, dude. I don't want to work for my food.
Really?
That's less work.
So then, but I guess the argument is always: is a boneless chicken wing even a chicken wing, or is it just a chicken nugget?
It's just a chicken nugget. It's just a glorified chicken nugget.
So you just want a saucy chicken nugget.
I just want a saucy chicken nugget. I love saucy chicken nuggets.
So have you been to like are you like a Zaxby's guy?
I don't know if I've ever had Zaxby's. I've been.
What's your go-to like chicken strip place? Also, do you call them chicken strips or chicken tenders? I say chicken tenders. I don't know why I just said chicken strips. I said chicken tenders.
My go-to place?
Yeah, you like Cane's or?
I've had Cane's, not recently. I've had Cane's recently. Chick-fil-A recently as well.
Okay.
I think they're both in a different boat.
Just because
of the breading on it.
I think I have my own opinions about Cane's.
Mm-hmm.
I think Cane's is good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like the business model, and I've been on this hill for a while.
Business model.
The business model. Have you seen the menu?
It's just, yeah.
The menu is
chicken,
3
right?
tenders, 4 tenders, 6 tenders, or tenders on the bread, and you might be able to get some tenders on a salad.
Yeah. When I saw that, I thought that was interesting.
And there's 2 sides, and there's like 1 sauce, and that's it. Okay,
so
it's kind of a slap in the face to the consumer.
Let me dive into that. So maybe it's a slap in the face for
an intelligent consumer.
An intelligent consumer, okay.
Oh.
But as a person that has worked in a chicken fast food place and only having chicken tenders instead of having chicken tenders, chicken sandwiches, chicken nuggets.
Yeah, you guys had nuggets, right?
Different varieties. Yeah.
You're down with just the tenders.
I'm for as a worker, for as a manager, and for as a higher up CEO, that is probably easier just because you only have to buy one thing, you only make one thing, and you can push it out a lot more.
Right, but here's what's so frustrating, right? So it's like,
well, what are you wanting out of chicken?
I want options.
You want options?
I want options. So it's like,
yeah.
So like, what was I gonna say? Shit, I like the chicken. I'm not shitting on the chicken.
Chicken's good.
I like the
juicy.
Chicken. It's good chicken.
Really
I like
good.
The sauce.
Mm-hmm.
I like the fries.
The sauce is good.
What they got going on is good.
Mm-hmm.
It's good. I like the coleslaw. I'm probably one of the few people that actually get the coleslaw. I like the coleslaw.
Yeah.
It's decent fast food coleslaw. I like all of it. But it's just like, what the fuck? There's no differentiate. It's like, how are they're not differentiating themselves from any other market. It's like, I can just go get chicken tenders and fries anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
But that's all that they have. Like if I go to Zaxby's, I can get bone-in chicken wings. I can get my tenders tossed in like a barbecue sauce or like a buffalo.
Do you change up your order every time you go to a different, like at the same place,
Well, that's a good question though. But at Cane's, what do I change it to? I'm gonna go
more hungry or no?
I'm gonna go for 3 tenders today instead of 4.
Yeah.
There's no, I can't go like, I'm gonna get them tossed in sauce today, or I'm gonna get the bone-in chicken wings today, or I'm gonna get this. It's like, no, I'm just gonna get. Well, I guess I'll get 6. I'll get 6 today instead of 4. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what you're saying. As a consumer, it could be frustrating, but it's just on the other side. I think it's just easier as a worker.
But you're about to say they're always busy.
Yes.
So here's
They're always
I
busy.
just saw. You know what else is? So anytime there's like what's always busy? In and Out Burger.
I've been there once.
In and Out Burger is
Yeah.
always busy.
Uh-huh.
They're just opened a new In and Out Burger in Idaho.
Mhm.
The wait, and it's a fast food restaurant, right? You've been there. It's a fast food restaurant. The wait for that In and Out Burger was 8 hours.
Well, that's the only place in that area, right? Because In and Out is a West Coast thing, right?
It's like
they're slowly coming.
It's
out.
in Texas and stuff
Yeah,
too.
yeah. They
but like
just recently.
So, but are you telling me you're gonna wait 8 hours?
No.
For an In and Out hamburger?
No.
Like,
I would wait
fuck?
a couple weeks and then maybe
go, right?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go sit in line for 8 hours.
No.
That's the problem with that's what's going on with this. It's a fad. It's the Cane's phenomenon. It's like Cane's, or like what came out, like or it's like when the Popeyes chicken sandwich came out.
Yeah.
But
people were killing other people.
Yes, people were getting murdered over chicken sandwiches, right? It's a trend. It comes and goes. So it's like, why? Like, what are we? But you're saying Cane's is like a staple, though.
No,
You said it's always busy, though.
Well, every time I have went, parking lot packed, hard to find a spot. Going in, packed in there. They're pretty quick though too.
They're cooking three fucking things.
See, that's my thing. They can push it out.
I just don't like the whole thing with like capitalism and like free market capitalism is like you have to differentiate yourself to get ahead. I guess they don't need to, but it's always frustrated me.
I see your frustration, and since I'm not working in the fast food industry anymore, I can definitely get frustrated with that because I would want a chicken sandwich, but that's pretty hard on you cook it the same time, same temp, same whatever, and like it will never go bad unless you have just a bad worker.
See, like you go to like where else am I thinking? Like Slim Chickens. You ever been to Slim Chickens? Mm-hmm. It's kind of like a Zaxby's. You can get bone-in wings, sauced and tossed tenders. You can get, there's a whole array of stuff. Mm-hmm. It's not just one thing. It's just 3, 4, 6. So that's so. Like, how does that? How does it take off? Like, how does that business model take off?
Having quality chicken.
I guess
that's all it is. Just having quality, juicy chicken.
But is it?
Kids love tenders, though.
Is it? Well, you can get tenders anywhere.
I mean, you're right. I mean, almost every fast food place has tenders. Wait, no.
McDonald's used to have tenders. They used to have the chicken selects.
Now they only have
nuggets. They used to have tenders, and I used to get the chicken select tenders all the time. Mm-hmm. And I've heard they're bringing back the wrap, their chicken wrap.
Oh, dude, I love the wrap.
The snack wrap.
Yeah, I love the wraps. Big wrap guy.
Big wrap guy. Have you?
Still haven't had Burger King's yet.
You haven't had Burger King's wraps?
Still haven't had Burger King's yet.
My! When they dropped those wraps, dude, I probably had. So they're like $3 a piece. They're like $2.99.
Yeah.
So I mean, and they're small. It's like one tender and a little tortilla with some lettuce and tomato and sauce, right? Now I don't know. Well, we're always sitting down on this podcast. I don't know if people know. I'm not a small person.
Yeah.
So I eat a lot of food, and so I'm going in there getting 3 or 4 of those motherfuckers at a time, right? Mm-hmm. So there was a week where I went in there. I probably had, I want to say, in the span of a week, I had upwards of 20 of those things. I was going for every meal. I was finding an excuse to go. I was like, oh, they're small. I can just go grab a snack. They're good, man. They're good.
There's something about a wrap, like having like some good crispy chicken and some lettuce, a little bit of cheese.
Yeah. I'm a crispy. So do you go to Erie Buffalo Wild Wings guy?
I'll go and eat there, yes. I'm not.
What is that answer?
I'm not big. Well, hold on. You said Buffalo Wild Wings?
Buffalo Wild Wings.
Overpriced.
Oh, for sure.
Overpriced.
Oh, for sure. 100%.
Went there one time I went there, it was like $30 just for me. I'm like, what the?
Yeah.
Overpriced.
When Courtney and I go, we haven't been in a long time, just her and I. But man, you get your wings, you get maybe an appetizer, you get a couple adult beverages.
Yeah,
you're looking at $75 easy.
It's
easy.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not a big Buffalo Wild Wings guy. That's a hot take. I'm not.
I think that is a hot take. because I love
honestly,
Buffalo Wild Wings.
I mean, they're good. I love it. I love boneless chicken.
Yeah.
Give me it. But like, no, it's overpriced.
I'm just
For
gonna say
the
that I think
opinion.
that's a short right there that just happened.
It's gotta be.
I love boneless wings. Give it to me.
There
But
we go.
I love a Buffalo. But when I go to Buffalo Wild Wings, I get a chicken wrap.
Oh, they have chicken wraps.
So they have chicken wrap, and so what you can do is you can get a crispy chicken wrap, lettuce, tomato, cheese, chicken, right? And what you can do is you can pick your favorite wing sauce, and they'll put that in the wrap. So I do a what do I do? I do a honey barbecue chicken wrap, and then I'll get now. Okay, I think I prefer boneless wings, but I don't like eating boneless wings. No, I like bone-in wings.
Yes.
I don't like eating bone-in wings in public though, because you're just gonna see me just
Dude,
gnawing and slobbering on a bone, right? Because I clean it. I clean the bone.
Mm-hmm.
But so I get some boneless wings. So I'll do the honey barbecue chicken wrap, and then I'll get like some mild buffalo like boneless wings, and then I'll get the pretzel knots.
There you go. Pretzel knots. You gotta have those.
Oh, with cheese, soft pretzels and cheese. That is probably, if it's on the menu somewhere, like as an appetizer, I'm ordering it.
Yeah, that's a good appetizer. Another one at Buffalo Wild Wings, guy showed me is mozzarella dots or whatever, fried. It's not a stick, but it's like mozzarella cheese fried, and you just
like little cheese curds.
Yeah. Cheese curds with caramel sauce. They'll give you caramel sauce, dip it in some caramel sauce. Pretty good, like a sweet and salty kind of thing going on. Pretty good. He's like, you got to try it. I'm like,
I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I could do that. So
pretty good.
Do you? You're from Kansas.
Mm-hmm.
Do they have Quick Trips in Kansas? Like the gas station Quick Trip?
Probably in Wichita.
So Quick Trip is like, that's an Oklahoma thing. Like started in Oklahoma. Yeah. So there was one by my house, and they put in those QT kitchens. So it's like you can go order like a pizza or like shit like that, right? And so they did soft pretzels. Soft pretzels and cheese with like a Snapple. And it's like on the way home, like on my mom's way home from work, if I was home ahead of her, she would just pick me up, like just pull in, because it was right by the house, just pick me up, a soft pretzel with cheese and a Snapple, or some chicken taquitos in a Snapple.
Oh, dude.
But the chicken taquitos would fucking tear me up.
Oh, really?
Oh, God. But I ate them anyway.
I love taquitos.
They're like a drug. And then I do, remember, are you a Snapple guy?
Yeah, dude. I love gas station drinks.
Remember when Snapple was in a glass bottle?
Mm-hmm.
That's wild. They're in plastic bottles now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
almost everything's going plastic.
The glass was so cool though, and you pop the top, and it had the fact in there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah. Yeah, dude.
And then it was like the aluminum cap, and what I would do is that you could kind of push on it real hard on both sides and make it a big like popper thing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, good times. Soft pretzel with cheese is go to. But so wraps. Here's my other question about a wrap. I really want to go to Buffalo Wild Wings right now, though.
Yeah, you talking about that?
I want to go to Buffalo Wild Wings. I want to get some chicken wings.
Put on the credit card.
I want to have a beer. Like I just want to hang out.
I'll pay later.
Yeah. But I'm gonna put my chicken wings on layaway.
I'm going into debt for this.
But so a wrap. Now, can you describe what a wrap is to me? What your definition of a wrap is?
Definition of wrap?
Yeah.
Yeah, tortilla.
Yeah.
You gotta have some, like, are we saying chicken wrap? Like,
just a wrap.
Just a wrap in general?
Because you can do you could put like turkey in there.
When I hear wrap, I'm thinking a chicken wrap.
I'm
thinking like tortilla, lettuce, chicken, some cheese.
But so you're thinking it's food contents wrapped in a tortilla.
Wrapped in tortilla with open spot. Back is closed.
Oh, open top.
Open top.
But what if? Now, does it count if you cut it in half and both halves are open? So you make one.
I still count that as.
You'd make one solid, like one end-to-end wrap, right?
For a chicken one, no. If it's like a turkey one, like you were saying, I would cut that in half.
But a chicken wrap, you're not cutting in half?
No, I want to see the chicken tender. I want a little presentation.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
But so, like, if you go to Buffalo Wild Wings, what they do is they make one continuous wrap, and then they slice it in half at an angle, and then that's your wrap like that.
Mm.
But would you count that as a wrap, right?
Mm. Oh, yeah, I count it as a wrap.
Okay, so now, is a burrito a wrap?
I think a burrito is more on the Mexican food side. It's got to be.
What does
Got to have beans. You got to have
so? But does
some kind of
does the
meat.
contents matter though?
So instead of a burrito, you're just gonna call it a wrap.
I mean, I
Is
think
that what you're saying? Like
it's
the
food. Rat. You can have chicken. You can have lettuce in there. Like if you go to like a Qdoba's or like a Chipotle, um, you can have lettuce, chicken, tomatoes, cheese,
mm-hmm.
and then you
Yeah.
wrap bread. That's a wrap, right? That's a chicken wrap.
What would you call it? What is their thing? It's you get a bowl, or you
A
get a
burrito.
quesadilla
A burrito.
or a burrito. So
But
you would say a
it's the
burrito
exact same
as a.
as a chicken wrap. So is a burrito technically a wrap, right? Does burrito yeah, a burrito's a wrap, right? Just like it's the
What
same question as
is
like,
a
is a hot dog a sandwich? You got meat stuffed in between two pieces of bread. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
burrito? A Mexican dish consisting of a tortilla rolled around a filling, typically of beans or ground or shredded beef. So it's got to have shredded beef to be a burrito,
I think this is typically
according to
though.
this.
You could have chicken in it be a burrito. But is a burrito not a wrap? It's the exact same thing. Is it not? Why is my stomach going crazy? You hear that?
Yeah, I heard that. That's not what I wanted. A wrap is a food dish made with soft flatbread rolled around filling. The usual flatbreads or are wheat tortillas.
Flatbread.
You ever had a flatbread?
Yeah, I've had a flatbread. So it's not a wrap if it doesn't have flatbread.
No,
But
no,
is
no.
tortillas
So
a flatbread?
usual flatbreads are wheat tortillas. So, I mean, I guess that's.
So now I think we're just coming full circle.
Included cold sliced meat, poultry, or fish, or shredded lettuce.
So then is a chicken wrap technically a burrito? And is a burrito technically a wrap? Or are they interchangeable?
Yeah.
You think so?
What I mean, according to Google, it's got a typically has beans, ground beef, or ground or shredded beef. I would count chicken in that as well, but it's not. Yeah, that's a good question.
So what were we just talking about wraps? So I have another
What's
wrap
another one? What's not?
burrito wrap.
That one's hard, man.
So but I have another so you know how I have beef with Cane's a little bit.
Mhm.
I'll eat Cane's. I have beef with it though. But I
Mhm.
have not eaten at a Chipotle. I've eaten at Chipotle one time. Have you
Mhm.
eaten at Chipotle?
Mhm. Both that and
I've eaten at a Chipotle one time. I was 11 years old. They didn't have queso. Chipotle used to not have queso. So we would go to Qdoba's a lot. Qdoba's had queso.
Yeah.
So we were out of town. There was a Chipotle, no Qdoba.
Yeah.
Go to Chipotle. They don't have queso. And as an 11,
That's disgusting.
as an 11, so that back in the day before they added queso, the only thing that you could have in your burrito or your bowl to fucking give it some moisture was like guac, which was extra, or salsa. But if you don't like spicy, like you want some queso to get in there and kind of give it a little moisture.
Mhm.
Just eat a dry ass fucking rice and beef bowl. What the hell is that about? So ever since then, as an 11-year-old, I was like, fuck this place. I'm never going back.
Yeah.
I've never once eaten at a Chipotle again.
after
It's been almost 15 years.
So that's what the difference was.
But then they added queso, and then I saw reviews online. Didn't go try it.
Yeah.
I've not been back, but heard it was just a watery fucking mess of queso, just terrible. And then apparently they've got it on track. But then also too, it's like Chipotle had like E. coli outbreaks. People were finding they had mice and stuff like that. And it's Qdoba. I don't even know if you could find a bad word said about Qdoba. I don't know if you could. Do you have like food beef like that, or like company? Do you have like a company that you're beefing with, like a $1 billion company that you just really have a problem with?
I haven't been to Arby's in years.
Now, is that because you have beef with Arby's, or you just think Arby's gross?
I used to think it was really good, but like my friends were like, they never liked it. I'm like, what's the deal? Apparently, like a lot of their meat is like kind of like a mystery meat kind of thing.
Oh, like they're serving kangaroo or something.
Yeah, and like sliced meat. Ever since my wife was pregnant and she can't have deli meat,
Can't have deli meats.
I'm very nervous around deli meat.
Oh, I eat the
Every-
shit. I eat the shit out of it.
Every time I eat it, I'm like, I don't. What is this? Is it glued together? Have you seen a deli meat before it's cut? It's just a slab of glued up meat,
Yeah.
and you just
And they
slice
put it in
up.
the slicer. Yeah.
How do you make that? It's not an animal. It's not an
It's
animal
probably
with just one big right breast that they
no,
just
it's
cut off.
probably. So
It's
I'm
the
assuming that I'm assuming the deli meats. So if you go buy like a whole turkey, there you go. But right, but so
Yeah.
there's gonna be like the deli meat where it's like kind of like just a blob of meat, right?
Mhm.
Before they slice it, it's got to be all of the shitty parts of the
Mhm.
turkey or whatever, or the ham while they're processing it.
Yeah.
They put it in a processor, kind of comes out in like a goo, and then they turn it into like a thing. That's my guess.
I hate deli meats.
I like them. I'm a
I mean,
big bologna guy.
I'll eat like a sandwich, but like in the back of my head, I just feel disgusting. Now,
Are you a bologna guy?
I'll eat it. Yeah.
Have you had a smoke? So have you ever seen? Have you
No,
ever
I've
bought?
not had a smoke.
Have we talked about this?
No. Billy Sims. Yeah.
Have we talked about this
We've-
on the pod? That's the problem, dude. I feel like if we do this for like years,
We're just gonna
we're just gonna talk about the same shit
Same
all the
thing.
time. We're gonna just
We're
we're gonna
gonna cutting this one.
our
Out.
subscribers are just gonna up and up and up and up.
Like, oh,
Up and up and up. It's like, oh, they're talking about bologna again.
Yeah. Okay.
But oh, they're talking about Dune again.
Yeah.
God,
we've mentioned Dune in almost every episode.
Dune is always relevant, and I will stand by that.
In the years to come, it will be very relevant.
Oh, it's extremely relevant.
Very relevant.
Yeah.
In the
So
next 50 years.
Now, one of my other brothers is watching it now. Big Dune.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He's a big Dune guy.
Yeah.
He's a big Dune
He's
guy.
the grandfather of Dune, man.
Shout out,
Yeah.
Trevor.
Mr. Rehorn, yeah.
Yeah. More. It's a whole. Well, I guess I just said his name. Fuck. Well, you said my last name too.
Yeah, so we
gotta cut.
Sorry, brother.
We gotta cut it.
We could beep it out, maybe. I don't know.
We'll cut it.
Damn,
But-
I'm gonna go through all this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's
Dude,
right.
you're throwing out last names. What do you?
I am throwing out last names. My bad.
What's your? I know your last name.
You just throw it out there.
I'm not
man.
saying it. I
They're gonna find you. They're gonna
it
find
does,
me.
well, it's not because
They're gonna find us.
but they can find us. It's not because we're throwing it out there though. We gotta rein it in a little bit there. But yeah,
Well,
he's a big Dune guy.
What dude?
So he like I remember as a child he was watching like the old school like 1980s Dune.
I gotta watch that one.
the 1980s Dune movie. I need to watch it too. I never watched
I
it.
keep seeing it on the Prime.
Yeah,
Prime. On whatever it's on.
I think
keep seeing
it's
it,
on
really
Netflix.
wanna
It's on
watch it.
Netflix too.
I gotta watch the new one too. Let's stop talking about Dune.
Yeah, hey, man,
Because we'll just go around.
we're just always gonna talk about Dune. I think it's so relevant. But what was I talking about before?
Dude, it's so we're talking about burritos, wraps,
Oh, smoked bologna
smoked bologna. On a barbecue wise, yes.
on a smoker. So
We've talked about this.
I don't.
We've talked.
I'm gonna
about
talk
this.
about it again though.
Okay, go for
I'm
it.
gonna talk about it again.
Okay.
So have you purchased a? They call it if a log of bologna, like it's called a chub. So you buy a chub of
Never thought
bologna.
of chub of
They're like, dude, they're like,
chub of meat.
you can get 5 pounds. You can get a 5-pound chub.
Hey,
Yeah, you can get a 5-pound.
cheap chub.
You can get a 5-pound chub for like, I want to say less than $10. Then you go in there, you put that on like a rack or something. You score it, and you get your binder on there. So you cover it like in mustard, get it down in all the cracks and stuff. Then you season it up, stick it on there, and then after I think you do it for like 2.5 hours. Like the first hour and a half, you just let it smoke, and then you come on with the barbecue sauce, all over it, and then it just kind of caramelizes on the outside. So good, man.
So what is bologna? There's no bologna just walking around.
Yeah,
in the wild.
bologna's mystery meat.
Yeah, dude, so that makes me nervous.
Bologna's
Now
complete,
that makes me nervous.
bologna's complete mystery meat.
Ham makes me nervous. We're having ham for Christmas, which it's kind of like a staple or whatever. But like
I'm trying to
ham makes me
think-
nervous.
I'm trying to think what Courtney's family does. I think we're doing.
Oh, we got to We got to talk about holidays.
We do.
This is gonna come out on the 22nd.
We do need to talk about all this. What's your favorite?
Like a tradition.
What's
What
your
is-
favorite? Well, I was gonna say, what's your favorite? Since we talk about movies a
Okay.
lot, what's your favorite Christmas movie?
Last couple of years we have been watching. I don't know if we will this year, but